day, I had a food and I was sleeping in my room, and I had a baby, like he was just 20 days old. When I was about to pick the baby from the cot, the houses was like tilted like this, and I thought we will die that day. This generation hadn't felt that kind of tremor, earthquake in their life, so they were not prepared.
For a couple of days we just lived under sky, and then people started generally casting tents. Even when we started living in the house, we had to run occasionally to the ground because of the aftershocks. We got a feeling that even money is useless because you have money but you don't have food. The life wasn't normal. They couldn't even think of sleeping in the house. They slept far away from here in the field, and it rained. They had lack of food.
500,000 houses got destroyed in quite remote rural areas. So what we did off the bat is we tried to find solutions to address the destruction. We tried to find solutions for new construction and solutions for retrofitting houses that are still standing.
While we were there, we had the opportunity to walk through these villages and see the people who are still living in temporary homes over a year and a half after the earthquake.
People out there are just brilliant, and the thing that got me most was they have nothing. Like a lot of them are very poor. They've just suffered a massive earthquake. They're not living in their houses anymore. They're living in temporary shelters. But they're so positive. They're so friendly. They want to offer you anything as soon as you step over their doorstep. They sort of fill you with life and with hope and with positivity while you're there.
It was my first time seeing earthquake damage firsthand, and I was in these villages taking pictures because that's what we do at RMS. We document damage.
As much as we study it and model it and quantify it, it never gets easier to see it on the ground.
But I'm standing there and I'm taking pictures of somebody's home that has been damaged. So that was the most challenging aspect for me, was being this outsider looking into these people going through some of the hardest times of their life.
When you get on the ground to a place like Nepal, everything kind of goes out the window because you're learning so much more than you're teaching.
And I feel like because of this experience, I now have a chance to really appreciate the work that we do here at RMS.
At a high level, RMS has really been instrumental in helping Build Change strategize and look at prevention as an area where we should focus our programming.
It was amazing walking up to some of the homes that Build Change they retrofitted or helped to rebuild, and seeing the people who are now the proud owners of these homes just welcome the Build Change employees with open arms and invite us into their homes. We had a chance to actually walk through their doors and walk through the ground floors where all of their livestock will eventually live. Also getting to know the employees at Build Change. They were so friendly and just so warm and welcoming and extremely intelligent. And we learned so much from them, and having them sit down and be so excited to explain to us the engineering behind what they're doing and why it matters and what is making these homes earthquake proof.
So like all the remainings of the house, it was cracked, everything, like, and we had to design how to retrofit it. So like it has been reinforced with these columns, like we have the iron bars inside, and it provides support to the inner columns.
The impact trek was very rewarding to put my own skills and interests aside for a moment and learn more about what's going on in a way that I could then use my skills to contribute back to what Build Change is doing on the ground.
Just the insight it gives you into a different world and a different way of life and a different style of people is so rewarding, and you take so much back. All of us took our own had our own takeaways from the trip, but I think each of us would say it was a really rewarding and life-changing experience.
Thank you so much, RMS, for giving us this opportunity.